Billions. I've been through it. I put my neck on a block on different cell blocks to the who's scout. Yeah, I paid attention to watch tension, thought shit through like shoo shoo. I couldn't stop, brakes wiped out, lights out, it flipped when the pass it up, win my win. You talking about me for free when time is money, you dummy, I do me. Get the fuck out my face, I don't need no case. I just escaped from a struggle, running a bubble, stealing razors, throwing them fuckers on the juggle. Yeah, I know, huh? You felt that in your gut, huh? My struggle is to failure with success, having no fun, huh? My parents' blood marriage is like a warning of a miscarriage. The hardship I inherit was like the art of having balance. I'm greedy, worked on TT, watching TV, smoking green leaf. Listen, some know not. Let underground I have not. And underdoors for blood class from roadway to bomb stop. Dig I push plies and red light, stay hood high. Respect is never taken if you took it. What the hell are they? The best way to strip a man is throw him in jail or say gay or break his bank. Just think pink, killer Cam. You ever think that today will be like it is today? Censorship on different ways, 2 decades ago today. Huh? I put my neck on the block, on different cell blocks to the who's cow. Yeah, I paid attention, watch tension, thought shit through like shoo, shoo. I couldn't stop, brakes wiped out, lights out, and flick when the passing up win my win. You talking about me for free when time is money, you dummy, I do me. I remember more, see more, like see now, it's out of style. I'm too old, I'm too young, and 2 steps ahead of wild style. You know hurt, pass it around, feel nothing like harming a child. Ever since Poppy's story, I thought I could beat pedophiles. Ever since my last bitch was cut off, a nigga smiled. The hate I gave my baby mama made her deny me see my child. Hardship is hateful, life for those ungrateful, seem wasted like the bees around a fat chick. Fuck the angle, never settle for I don't care, it doesn't matter, or I quit. I did 2 decades in prison and never had a beef with quit. Stagnation can be patient if you're waiting, comes with thinking. The little engine I could was hood and never gave a fuck about Nathan. Nothing. You ain't really saying nothing. Stop fronting. They come back like 88 for those that understand hate. The opposite is the only op on the hunt and on this paper chase. Huh? I had a kid, did a bid, came back, went back, and came back to stay back like. I put my neck on the block, on different cell blocks to the who's scout. Yeah, the struggle followed by trouble, stood firm, got burned, my term, a U-turn major. I couldn't stop, wouldn't stop, had to brace for impact. In fact, I put my neck on the block, on different cell blocks to the who's scout. Chase! Billions! I've been through it! I put my neck on a block, on different cell blocks to the who's scout. Yeah, I paid attention to watch tension, thought shit through like shoo shoo. I couldn't stop, brakes wiped out, lights out, it flipped when the pass it up, win my win. You talking about me for free when time is money, you dummy, I do me. Get the fuck out my face, I don't need no case. I just escaped from a struggle, running a bubble, stealing razors, throwing them fuckers on the juggle. Yeah, I know, huh? You felt that in your gut, huh? My struggle is to failure with success, having no fun, huh? My parents' blood marriage is like a warning of a miscarriage. The hardship I inherit was like the art of having balance. I'm greedy, worked on TT, watching TV, smoking green leaf. Listen, some know not. Let underground I have not. And underdoors for blood class from roadway to bomb stop. Dig I push plies and red light, stay hood high. Respect is never taken if you took it. What the hell are they? The best way to strip a man is throw him in jail or say gay or break his bank. Just think pink, killer Cam. You ever think that today will be like it is today? Censorship on different ways, 2 decades ago today. Huh? I put my neck on the block, on different cell blocks to the who's cow. Yeah, I paid attention, watch tension, thought shit through like shoo shoo. I couldn't stop, brakes wiped out, lights out, and flick when the passing up win my win. You talking about me for free when time is money, you dummy, I do me. I remember more, see more, like see now, it's out of style. style. I'm too old, I'm too young, and 2 steps ahead of wild style. You know, hurt, pass it around, feel nothing like harming a child. Ever since Poppy's story, I thought I could beat pedophiles. Ever since my last bitch was cut off, a nigga smiled. The hate I gave my baby mama made her deny me see my child. Hardship is hateful. Life for those ungrateful, seem wasted like the bees around a fat chick. Fuck the angle. Never settle for I don't care, it doesn't matter. Or I quit. I did 2 decades in prison and never had a beef with quit. Stagnation can be patient if you're waiting, comes with thinking. The little engine I could was hood and never gave a fuck about Nathan. Nothing. Nothing. You ain't really saying nothing. Nothing. Stop fronting. To come back like 88 for those that understand hate. The opposite is the only op on the hunt and on his paper chase. Huh? I had top of the top. I mean, ain't that right and exact? Look at the title. They don't want what you could give them. They want what you got. Sheesh. God damn it. Shout out to the GOAT. I ain't gonna act like I just made up that so true statement. Clarissa Shields, she said it, and I felt that ish. Tears came with the whole bill and all that. But yet, knowing that statement, you got to really go through it to really mean and feel that statement. Because you got some people that they could be in a drop top Wraith, right? You could be in a decent Durango SRT, and it growls the right way, not that broken Latino engine that rolls. And the drop top Wraith guy be looking at your shit like, this nigga think he all right, huh? So, alright. Now, I ain't say that he want my shit. Yeah, he is something way bigger than mine. Why is you derailed off for just being grateful with what you got? All right, that ain't even an example that I need to give you because that ain't the example here. You don't know what honor is, loyalty is, or respect. Guess what? I joined knowing you, so now we're paired to be a team or partners, or we have some type of relationship that's past normal people. I allow you to see how to gain those losses you don't have. You don't want to look like a student, yet you are here to acting like you want to learn a thing or two. You don't want to learn respect, you want to disrespect and take mines, even to the point I disrespect myself. That'll be the first one. Honor don't do that. So we know you don't know that. We know you haven't been into something that can be pleasantable to be known as being honorable. So you shown honor, and what you do to the person showing you honor is trying to decimate them with being disloyal, violate under the standards of being what you say you are. Okay, and loyalty just wrap both of those up in that, knowing this person don't know what the fuck they doing. So you know the opposite is they're knowing. You bring this to their attention, and if you don't have to kill them, destroy them, you try and get away from them. They only want to get around you because they don't have all of them and other things. Yet, just to be around you, they still take those things from you. See, they don't want to be considered a thief. They ain't gonna go and get wallet. They ain't gonna take no money from you. They not gonna take your bud if you know what I'm saying. They ain't gonna do none of them things. Yet they're still down to your soul. They're still your laughter. they're still your company and don't want to be around them, yet draw them into looking like a victim by being around you, all because at one time you introduced them and got you. And you know, the funny thing is, the lessons you teach them or gave them or examples for free, you let them, you know, because if they wasn't around you, they wouldn't know how you crafted certain things. So being around you, they get this free, and when you disregard them, because mind you, on the opposite, you know, arguments, confrontation, revealments, all them things happen, right? So in the ending of the flip side of the teacher just disengage. Get away from me, oh tyrant, when it comes to just being one side, mind, body. You know what I mean? So you know, that's when they start showing you the examples of what you've been teaching them. I'm so loyal. What? I honor you, the earth that you born in, and I respect you to the T. How? When it's a big argument, and those things I use from honor, loyalty, and respect all have actions. A lot of soundtrack verbal, get a lot more action to it. So now when you bring an example like, yo, you pushing that ish now, but you wasn't talking that ish last week. What's this about? No discussion. So just to say, it ain't a situation here and there. It's a mission for some people and some things around you to just suck and eat you up from the inside. Because what they got ain't enough that you can put them in a great position. They want your position to not put nobody in a position. But they can't tell you that. There's some people that showed you that in relationships, employment, organizations. Sup, OPP, what up, my G? The funny shit is when they do say possibly on their mission to overthrow you, they win, right? What they gonna do with the ish they got, and how they gonna look at what they're around if they implode it? So say you wipe me out and you don't have the ability to build me back up. Wiping me out would do what for you? So you only want to wipe me out, I don't think, off a mission, off a soul see soul. And my job is when I meet you off attraction is really off of planning to kill you in the near future. What I see is one bad argument could unite that hacker in your life. And they just, your boss, your co-worker, the person that just got there after you did 4 years, your homie, your big homie. Ooh. So why do people want your ish instead of the ish that you give them? Because if they gain from you, they can learn more of you instead of take what you got. Because now they have no instruction, examples, no tutorials to really be that and then more. Because like I said, you mad in a Wraith, in the example, to a SRT. Both in the right person's world is top choice whips. But the market price, the value, the Wraith knocks that. Like, you can't even get in the room with me. Yet that person in that level of prestige probably don't deserve that lifestyle. So it wouldn't look like it's very valuable, except for the opinions of others. Yet for them to feel it and live it, funny issues, what you do about them. If they your homie, do you lead the set or do you lead the blood? Lead the crip? Do
Do you leave the set? Leave the crowns? Leave the set? Leave whatever you in? Do you leave the people and join the new hood? Because if we know that you in a garbage can, like incinerator, like compactors, you gonna die. So what you still there for? You know what I'm saying?
Hot sex on the platter.
I fucked your bitch. I'm too big. I smut it up.
It's too early for that. Recipe fight. That's why I just wanted to see, like, yo, did I do a good job? The fight thing, I mean, I ain't just a hood rapper. Sometimes I could get.
Well, it's early in the morning. Been waiting on the mama.
I could get revolutionary too. Shout out Duke Black. What up, my G? I don't give a fuck. Hey, yo, shout out to Ken Frost. Welcome home, my G.
Whatever she just spit is a go. Like every teeth shown by dogs ain't the bite at the show. So let me show how they eat when you black like the row. Like this beat is at the top, Take you knock and calm stop, mass fall. Turn around, you get blown. Underdog, undefeated, unsupported, unappreciative. As the people killing, drilling because it's killing. Yeah, they fry no pork like a Muslim when these pigs pick and finish.
Listen to what I'm talking about. It's around COVID, challenging deaths inflicted on blacks by many police, Sergeant Blair. So Duke Black did the first one, right? I said, let me get that remix that my G. He said, go.
Whatever she just spit is a go. Like every teeth shown by dogs ain't the bite at the show. So let me show how they eat when you black like the bro. Like this beat is at the top. Take you knock and calm stop, mass fall. Turn around, you get blown. Underdog, undefeated, unsupported, unappreciative. As the people killing, drilling because it's killing. Yeah, they fry no pork like a Muslim when these pigs pick and finish. Finish line, you online for some Jordan. Section 8 spaces more Lawrence than a mortgage. Like lube on a dude training Folsom. Around slaves, 3 decades of pain exploded. You talking about me like I'm not a dog. See y'all, no max out. I got hit at 5 balls. I push attitudes back like Casanova's case. Fuck trial. I'm not the one. I'm more dope with a poke. Red Hulk. I got balls like an iPhone 5G crowd. Yours are undetermined like Rikers out. Shut down valve. Peep style. My style drunken monk style. Styles go so David. Shout similar to Tata Reek. Black Lives Matter. You're right. Ask shorty what a life like. Fentanyl followed at the riots, right? A few cops shot, right? Get more blacks attacked, right? You still think we in a fight? Get your mop, get your pipe, load the broom, rake, shovels, and the pick. Tell your bitch to tell a bitch shit is lit. Tell Mom Dukes to drop a bag on insurance. Pay attention to attention, blending quick. Hit again.
I know some guys that are worth 6 figures and don't know what to do with it. Keep them figures up, maintain them figures. Yet you got this guy right here that can make your 6 figures 8. And you ain't got to give him nothing. You just got to supply with him. All legitimate. You ain't going to do it. Cause he going to get on. And you know how he is as a person. And with that ability to bring those numbers up and have the ability and the charisma, character, persona, or whatever you call him, with that much money, because you know he got to get something. If you're going to go from 6 to 8, he's going to at least put himself in the 6-figure area. And you ain't cool with that. You like, what? This guy being up? And he's about to do you a favor that keeps you in the game. But you know, when you want to have his help is when you down to 4.5 figures. Like, you know, 70,000. How about you about to have freedom? This guy got jail time. You in the street trying to go against a guy that's in jail. Like you ain't come from where that motherfucker at. Let me ask you, how do you believe you want that guy's shoe in your style, in your brand style, and your size, and expect to walk and have a better walk, a better look? Because you're going to compare yourself saying, no, I would do better in those. Because you're not going to say you're going to fit those shoes and walk his mile. You're going to get your own shoes because you want to be above them. But you didn't want those shoes until you seen that pair of shoes. How you gonna walk right when the person be like, oh shit, yo, I see my man. You had to get them shits from something, right? At that very moment, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I seen my son, you know, I had to get a pair of them. You're gonna be like, nah, who? Son got these word, and you gonna front like it never happened. Watch this. And if you get confronted by somebody knowing you did, yet you fronting now, and now I'm going to pull that card even in a respectful way, you would deny that. A double dose of you being a bad person. The first one is you don't want the person up, but you want that person to make sure you stay behind them because you telling yourself if you was in their shoes, you would be up. And then you don't want that. And then you don't want that. But you want. How you think your life is going to play? Okay, that person lose because you get what they got. Now you got it. They lose. So you can win because you want it. Mind you, didn't want their help. You wanted the help. What happens when you don't know what the fuck to do with it? Do you at least feel bad enough to go back and give it to the person, revive them? For everything, examples on this. If you took it, you got to give it back because it ain't doing nothing with you. How do you, and what was your purpose? I can't say a bitter person, earlier examples, one argument makes them continue the vengeance to go against you. Or they met you and was like, that person doing too good. I'm going to fuck their life up. Oh, you the big homie? Yeah, you got all these people behind you. Yeah, I'm going to fade you and take your spot. I'm trying to figure out when that really happens. But it happens. Yeah, it happens. You just got hired. This supervisor show you the way. Help you with things. Don't be on your back. Don't try and get you jammed up, lose your check. How you provide for you and yours. Yeah, you is trying to tape the supervisor doing anything wrong and then send it to HR with no name from you to exploit them so you could possibly see their open space and take over with all the training that the person gave you. Now, mind you, I'm giving you this because I watch it. I've been around it. I'm a victim of it. And this is a great topic off of hearing that. When I heard that and watched her and seen her cry and see how on top she is, I can see how she can love a person that'll recognize her. Because her argument is she took care of everybody in her circle. Everybody in her family, she bought a car. Some come with bills, houses, and multiple cars. Yet everybody comes with, if you didn't have it, you skipped the line to 6 figures and better. And probably maintain that. Yet everybody she says that has opportunity to do too much with entitlement and nasty attitudes and don't want you on, it hurts. Yet it propels a new person, not knowing maybe what that's like with her, to come with the ability to, nah, I'm good. Anything you got now, you gotta spend on me. I'm good. I can spend on you and we can spend together. How about that? So I'm all right, yo. Congratulations, and giving you the kudos you wish you got from your endearment loved ones. It could propel you to go left. Yeah, some people don't deserve the success after you know they do you wrong. Yet when they do you wrong, sometimes you gotta leave them without the success and not explain to them they now cut off. You got to keep them in a. It be like that sometimes. Yeah. Word. They do something bad to you, you don't reply. They take from you, you buy them something. Because eventually you're gonna get fed up because you done did 360s. You done did the possible cry. You done did the argument. You did the enough's enough. And you did the forgive. That's a cross. And when you disappear and not leave nothing to give you permission in return with. You see what I'm saying? So on her scale, you can. On the other scales are like the homies, your co-workers. You gotta ask yourself, like, and do you be around them after you recognize this? You know what I'm saying? Peace, uptown, salute. You gotta understand that if you allow it to happen 10 times, and the goal is to fix it by it happens 20 times, do you leave now? Of course, you already recognized it, brought it to fruition that this is a problem. You're on the goals to fixing it, and it's only moonwalking backtracks, like you on treadmills and falsehood when you're supposed to be moving, even if they slow forward daily. You ain't gonna never get nowhere walking backwards anywhere unless it's exercise, unless it's a game. You're never getting nowhere like that. It's not even something that you have in tournaments yearly, monthly, seasonally, in any states, all states. You're not getting nowhere long term walking backwards. If you don't know what forward looks like and you ignore a person that know what the future is all about, you're an asshole to lose learning what the future is like and then learning how to appreciate the future. But you want what they got because it might make you think being around them have more length with them, or being similar to them, or make it more real rightish if you in an organization, if you crip, any organization. I just come with the pro blood example of an organization. You even got parents that aren't parents. They just had kids and are title parents, but they're not even a parent. They're your competition. They might be your forever slave master with the coatings of I love you, but they come with restrictions. They come with revised upgrades of tax and less liquidation of property. It can be any type of way when it's a entitlement issue. So salute, Bad Vibes, what up? Rocco, salute, what up? Ja, what up? So I mean, like, real look at a person that'll want to get in your area, learn to dislike you. Watch this, right? You ever see a person? I ain't even know this. Matter of fact, fuck that. That example pop good. That's good from seeing a lot of things like this. Remember when you seen that 3-on-3 competition and they was making that big hoopla against Steven Jackson and Michael Beasley, and it was yo, they beefing, yo, nigga, something, yo, and then he beat Steven Jackson. We know Steven Jackson is a wolf problematic guy from the NBA years. The big hoopla is that when they went after who's the best, right? They on the same motherfucking team. And kudos to them. They won the championship. I watched my boy Chalmers hit that 3. Bah! I was like, yeah, I knew he was going to hit it. Because Beasley, you was off in that 3. You better be happy for Chalmers. But use an example when they was going at each other, people were saying what they were saying, right? And the funny shit is, they work together even when they went against each other, right? That's how their ending story was. Early in the year, you heard about them feuding. Just to see, 3-on-3, the team, Clippers, matter of fact, Chicago. Shout out to Miami winning 305. I think it was against Chicago, some shit like that. It's the first time I ever watched this 3-on-3 show. I don't even watch it, even with AI, none of that. Shout out to Ice Cube and all that. Yet, I seen Beasley wasn't hit. Beasley was like in the end, fucking the paint, little taps. He was off. He wasn't doing the Jackson, wasn't shooting. So people was putting their bones on. I'm talking about like the win, to finally get it over. Like when it was like, all right, back to back, and it was not clicking for him, right? So I seen Chalmers do it, but when they showed all the champions of late, I'm like, oh, this Chicago team got free. I think maybe in the last 10 championships, the Chicago team, if y'all know I'm paying attention, they had 3. So I'm like, oh, they going for 4. And the dude that's playing against them, he gunning them. I forgot his name, the Trez. He gunning them. Now I'm like, yeah, Chalmers gonna win this shit. Beasley, all this shit, yeah, you never was a victorious known person. Chalmers was waiting on. He was down with that ring crew. You know what I'm saying? So when he popped that shit, he popped and just looked at the crowd like, yeah, finally. You know what I'm saying? They won the chip. That's the NBA chip for the 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying? Now I use that example, bro. You know how many people say, oh, yo, what? Y'all trying, y'all lucky that shot. Yo, I'm saying, yo, Chicago was supposed to skip all that. At the conclusion, what happened? That falsehood should be that falsified fantasy talk. Like, I'm a dual speaker and I'm a metaphor person, unfortunately. I apologize for those that know me. Riddler, whatever they said, right? But dig this shit, right? But dig this, right? If you live life like you believe you can see Superman fly, come land next to you, and by the time he take 3 steps, he'll go from his suit into, what was that guy name? Clark Kent. Compared to you can see your foe come around the corner and pull out like, oh shit. And that's more realistic happen, even in the low percentile, than ever seeing Clark Kent come from the sky, but he was Superman. You got motherfuckers that live life like a lie help you make the thought of being celebrated even easier for you. So you're gonna lie like you did this, you did that, you did this, and ain't do none of that. You lie like you awarded certain things. You lie like you're a success in doing that. You lie that you created doing this. You lie when a woman be like, yo, listen, I ain't holding you. I know, you're a handsome guy. You out there running the street. But if you cheating, let me know. Matter of fact, don't even let me know. Could you do me a favor? If you're going to be out here running around, put so much shade on it. Not only don't you get caught, you don't make me look stupid by them saying, yo, ain't that such, because them people ain't going to tell me. So just make sure you smart enough not to get caught, and you care enough about me not to make me look bad out there. You know the motherfucker still go do all that ish? Because the world is letting them know that he's climbing from 1 to 4 to 7. Imagine you get 3 bad girl numbers in the same day, all of them in foreigns. So you can see their price range and capabilities of them having either access is up or them being good, they up. You start feeling yourself that you will be sloppy and won't care unless you got kids or got money and like main property, or they got something on you can't afford for her to like, you know what, we ain't together. I'm telling on them, you know what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? But you will still violate the person that's asking you, pleading, sometimes begging. The man might be behind all of them. Yeah, it don't come maliciously. A person that just want your shit. And be like, yo, thanks for the 100,000, but why you can't give me $1 million? You worth 70 mil, right? I mean, 100,000 is all good, but that's like, I want to get a Rover, and after that, what I got? Really? Damn, Nick. Damn, yeah. So, I'm giving some people what they want now. They want my bop. I would call you out, but I ain't in the mood to be on some negative ish. I'm charging my shit up, so that's why I'm live early. And I gotta go to the Ab. I can't even be cheap. I gotta buy me a real iPhone plug. This shit right here, my shit is on 44 and it been plugged in with one of these cheap cable wires. About 40 minutes. I got 44% on here, B. I gotta go buy a real iPhone joint. That Android iPhone shit, it's messed up when you get that. When you think you can get Android plugs.
You fucking with me. Use a snake. When you look in the mirror, it's a fake. Playing more than 2 times. Get the fuck out of my face. You in the wrong place. Don't make me turn your insides outside. Where? You outside. Where? I'm looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Where?
Meow.
You know who the fuck I am. Fuck drugs like Nancy. I really drew out a plan. Like Madonna, have virgin screams me grams to the end. Only brass and passion for fashion. Turn boosters on the glam. Now that I drop bitches like I double back with his Pimp Master and Heathcliff. You beat that? Destruction ain't wrong, right? Listen, you bitch nigga, I draw the line for killers to shine 10 toes. Fuck, I'ma try to take this and really shine. Queens get the money, yeah, for mine, I'm like a brick to vibe, you know the shine. All best know I'm right. Blood in my eye, let's take a ride. God bless the motherfucking child that got his own. It's a tight with my square stance. Suited and booted, no motherfucking circles around here. You hear? Stop all the 1090. Keep it 104, 1090. Add it up to plus 90. Queens out Jamaica, find me. Fucking 1090J. Fat ass nigga. 00 bang bang. If you know, then you know it ain't a motherfucking thing changed. Gang gang. I am not gang gang. Me, I know gang bang. slow down.
Okay.
Don't really want what I got.
Shine Love, ready on the right. Ready on the
I
left.
don't put no
Eminem,
tail no more, so I
ready
ain't
on
gotta
the
make
right.
trap.
Blood. Ready on the left. Crips. Ready on the right. Blood. Ready on the left. Crips. Ready on the get to my lose through the lane, fame or days. Pain can be detected, like things can be respected. Ain't like red, big apple got heroes. Kings that got for you, kings that ain't loyal. Girls push wigs, shaking hips, splitting wigs. While boys make noise, no expect kings to love jail big. Sick fuck 'em, I heard that.
So did you say?
Cause I told to ignore you. She listened obediently. I double back immediately. I peered in the chest like a vest blessed with Creed. Let's proceed to turn on TVs. Trust me, believe me. Bitches ain't shit, it's too easy. On south side, the black side, greasy. Loyal, respectful, honorable, perceives me. Dedicated, learn blood was fun, but wasn't easy. Excuse me, believe me. Blood ain't need me. Got the bus, I'm drinking too much. I was needed, believe me. I popped off like wine courts in hell court. The bullpens, visit rooms, mess holes in that court. Fuck support, fake support that takes to aboard. You can suck your mother skunk bum up, pussy blood clot, pussy conk, you's a snake. When you look in the mirror, it's a fake. Playing more than two sides, it's a shake. Fuck out of my face, you in the wrong place. Don't make me turn your insides. Ebola sign, disengage, organs like donut drives. Black market swap me, supply and demand. Top and buy, sometimes on charity, other times I circus high. Dickheads can't rap for free, I drag in the face, bust the bitch whisper on the inhale. Said bitch, I'm from the concrete jungle, fuck Medusa. Fuck your little drunk sister, head twister, broke booster. Mother known in the hook, selling that crack is around you. I could be your tutor. Imagine PG put on for GP from the bastards to school y'all intruders.
Imagine PG put on for GP. Why? So y'all niggas can kill me? Oh, Psych. Nope. So I derailed from being a leader. A good one, I believe I was. I wasn't a great one because I should have killed a lot of them niggas. I'm just keeping it official. Since I am no longer in that predicament feeling wise, back against the wall wise, I'm so glad my daughter came. Because, you know, you might want to do some things in life and feel like these people deserve the shit you about to go do. And if you get jammed up, you know how when you see all these gangsters, reps, murderers with these reputations, and you see them in jail in them fed pictures, and they smiling with their family and loved one, they taking their little poses. They look like, that's that nigga. You like broken down to, was that worth it to end up looking like this? When I could have been the nigga in the Wraith not giving a fuck about you SRT niggas. You see? And then you wonder why you gotta go and bear all this experience behind wanting another person to fail at something that you're not good at. Instead of watch them propel in it, learn from it, might not want to say you credit them teaching you, take that ability to propel your ish down the line somewhere else. You would rather be the one to create them to fail. Like Shockwell, like he was great at that with anybody, not just me. I trust. He didn't do too good. He just did great enough to blind the world and get the shine that blood, sweat, and tear, respectively, meaning he didn't do nothing to make GKB rep blow up. What he did is in the blow up, he blew up. Watch this. You didn't put the work like, oh, shit was shut down, yo. That shit on lock, yo. It was none of that is in your story. So you didn't propel the hood, you was propelled from the hood. And please note, those that have their personal gripes with Shaquille or anybody else, If you can clearly show your gripe with them, do your ish. Don't use me to, yeah. My examples is when y'all wasn't even down. My examples and experiences is when y'all didn't even want to be down with nobody. Fuck, y'all wasn't down. Y'all didn't want to be down. So a decade later, you might have creeped through the cracks. A decade later after that, you picking sides. Fuck are you? But you believe you could because you are now in the red. Yet you really are in the red because you're not building. And guess what? You picked the side to 2 decades later. You got to find out, oh, he never, but you don't care. And you not caring on this example is why you and anything you touch in that hood ain't never going nowhere. Because you ain't care that you was bamboozled. When I say bamboozled, then can you break this statement down and say you're a liar with any proof ever down the line after I say this? You can give me an answer from now to 7 days. What did you do to prepare the hood? So down the line, when we watch these little shows and be like, yeah, you know, because, and when you shooting people down, you can shoot a person down that did something for the hood because you did something for the hood, right? Forget those accolades, we'll throw you. How are you anywhere in the history with a bio of what you do for the hood? They gonna look at the list and be like, yeah, that's it. Now, if I'm wrong, you can make a list and tell me what you put on your list. So I say this: you, for the one-on-one example and a good teaching lesson for you and for those that want to ever speak for you, this you cannot ever, and nobody can recreate this. Like, this is like the computer is a fact, it's a rectangle, right? You ain't gonna call that a square or pyramid, diamond, triangle at all. I promise you, a circle will never come in your guess. You will say, oh yeah, it's a rectangle. Now I see how wide it is. It's a rectangle. Watch this. You never step in the dog pound. OBCC. Bad Vibes, Wildcat, Dada, Rough, Rum, Paris, June, Split Splash, Pistol Pete, Pure Blood, OG Mac, Pimp, Dizzy, Shawnitty, Lacey, Frankie Boo, Mel Murder, 5'9" Brim. And we could go on and on and on. You will never hear me say Shaquille. In my time, in your time, in his time, because in my time, he left. He went up north. He is no longer on the Allen roster. So that's where I was a part of that part of GKB getting the rep. That's where I was when that part was blowing up and like tidal waving. And if you do something, you get recognition. So what happened is you sent a roster to Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Maryland, Chicago, Phoenix, Illinois, Denver, Alaska. Yo, I'm the big homie in GKB. Yo, I want you to get down with this. You just was not Trey up in HDM with Sebas taking orders or being behind because he ran the hood. All right, so if you say If you say when Corey King hollered at you and gave you a position, said, come on, man, we about to make the hood, yo, flood it, make it rain, bring people home. And that was your, what did you do other than give them, what was those oaths through the mail? What was those pledges through the mail? And that wasn't part of the long track record of getting SHU, but that's a whole nother other. I'm not trying to point blame. I'm just trying to get into the, what did you do to make a person say, yeah, I'm getting down with that cause? It's not a reputation, because you was the peaceful one. You're the only one. And maybe, I don't know, he could have smacked him, cut him, but I know at some time he did before, but maybe Dizzy. Maybe. And I'm lying. I forgot he did something. If I say maybe Dizzy ain't beat up or touched a Latin King like you. So that wasn't a rep from you. Oh, you didn't put on mad people in Southport and put them all in positions to be generals, OGs, and possibly gain a hood down the line from those statures, right? Other than that, how are you even in a forum of propelling? And that always hurt me, because that was blood, sweat, and tears of mine, where I'm like, he didn't like his way of coming up. He wanted mine. He wanted to come at me in Attica with saying in a letter I'm reading, I'm reading this letter, and he like, yo, pimp, yo, man, I'm hearing you out there in population bugging. Yo, you got this motherfucking Polish Spring got shot up by the Latin Queens while you out there trying to get money with them. You know what I'm saying? Playing chess with them and all that. Yo, if I heard you got Poland Springs shot up, man, yo, man, you out of here. Mac already said, yo, you ain't to be followed in. I'm like, a Poland Spring, where the fuck you get this shit from? Poland Spring, I don't know where, homie. You bugging the fuck out. And then the next day, Poland Springs was ordered, come at me or he get shot. So if that's not you on my spot, while you was in the snake pit around the corner, I always thought that was a misdirection. That was great, because I always thought it was only Hitman, because I told him he couldn't claim OG no more per Mac telling me, send word to him about claiming OG. And if he is, tell him he's going to get faded. And I'm like, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to tell him you will be faded. I'm not going to say you're faded. He ain't say you're going to be faded. He said if he's over there saying the OJ, he's not and he's faded. I say, yo, you can't be doing that or you're going to be faded. Stop doing that now. Through Jamaican Chris. If you ever go on my old stories, I always said the same thing. Honestly, respectively, Hitman was like a rib. He was my boy that I didn't do things with. I did it around him. Get busy, me and G Money, ruling the block, coming in the block. Yo, pimp, this is what it is. He was on that Mind Game Master with his cousin Tango. And then all of a sudden he became blood with us. And I was like, yeah, because you know you the pro and you want to come get me, because I told Jamaican Chris to tell you, yo, you can't do that. And by the way, I also hear Bob being in Attica. Remember Soul B? Let's go back with it. I'm like, yo, if I'm also hearing you sending homies on missions for Madge and acting like you sending them on plates because now they here, you out of here. That was the whole package. A month later, an attempt was made. Yeah, remember Tango Bad Vibes? You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy for us. Be like, I stayed on ice because it was no you's doing, I could give a scroll with this boy. Like you see, I talk about us going back, and I'm saying I do a scroll with this. But getting back to the story, you was over there at them tables in the back in HD, and me and G Money was here. G Money got sent down to 1B. I'm down there at 1A. It's Pimp Spot. He got the grow. He got Billy Badass, his first drop. Gambino comes down there. Bud Rose. This is how 1B is rocking and rolling until I leave for a couple of days and come right back before New Year's, and I'm back. Badass is gone. I believe Killers did now. I forgot the other homie that was on Gambino's homie. Rest in peace, Tata was in the back with us. Then we smoked the illest New Year's I had in jail by far. Me, Tata, on Gambino in the back. We smoked a blunt every half an hour. We had like a kilo worth of bud matches, all types of shit. Shit was going on. We had White Owls, Phillies, Dutches, all that. You know what I'm saying? Word, B. Know what I mean? So now you wasn't in the Macy M Bing stories. You was in 2 Block. So you didn't have that rep. Like at least CK had a rep. And I'm like, yo, you man, when I see you, niggas was like, yo, he was low lies. And I was like, oh, that's why, yo, he one of them nigga polo niggas. Oh, all right. And I'm doing my rounds. I'm getting busy now on the Yak Big shit. No old boy shit with you, but we are my whole old boy members, gremlins. I'm third on the island. You know, you up north and all that, making your rounds. You try to make a little lingo with the homies, you out of touch, always saying you damn Mac and all this Mac shit, but you don't know that Mac got me doing 200 deep, ain't no separatism, yet you trying to make GKB cold as soon as you go up called planning. That's when you had that shit, can I get a witness? Bah, shoot that in the head. And then I knew you was mad at me behind that. For me to come up north and now all of a sudden you didn't like me and Tom Cross. But look, I'm in all these possibles. When you get up on these shows, you're like, yeah, I heard he was in the Mo House. You know I signed up to go down there and shoot the homies that was signing up as Bloods to be fucking with them homos. Yet you get up here in the decades later. 1 decade, 2 decades. Yeah, I heard that shit too. Knowing. Because we in contact. During all this time, you know, y'all. For all bad vibes, anybody that know this, do you know that only thing hard for you to get anything to anybody in Rikers Island is if you don't know where they at? Do you know only thing you have to do is be like, yo, tell son to go to the Springs, to go tell son to go to West facility and then go get son to come pull up and come to the pound. You know that you can do that just from a message? Do you know that if one guy got shot, every facility can know by tomorrow? We was in contact. Everybody that needed contact was in contact. How do you propel and act like you're... It's like you want to take what is mine and not what you have. So, leaving that alone because it looks like I'm slandering him. And I love the bro because he who he is. He propelled. He made it through his health. He then made it to life, moved to Texas and got his life out the way of the fuckery he was doing of lately, doing the little chemist shit up in the laboratory. And, you know, everybody know the little stories. I done had a little of them exploited. Many of y'all know it the underground way. You got people that just want to drop values that has no substance to it. Drop values, the lies, and the substance is the lies because that person over there is supposed to be an honorary. You got a lot of people that don't mind messing up people's lives because their lives is out of sync. And then they can see, honestly, they can really hear the devotion in your honor and you trying to put them on And they'd be like, okay, just to soak your soul. That's where nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Salute gangster. Blacko Macko. What up, Blacko? Salute, my G. My 4 low lives. Black, Macko, Ralph Lowe, Frankie Boo, and Puck. All my G's. You know? All of them like to be low, not polo on the low. Or I would interview them. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna tell me that intro ain't fire. Right? Right? Y'all ain't gonna tell me that. Right? Right? I gotta get back in the stew. This is for the locks, you heard? I'm better than this shit. But y'all be liking these other motherfuckers. And I be like, they can rap. They can flow more than they rap. Not everybody, but a lot of them.
Knife work, blue steel ridges, Puerto Rican teacher, jail tell scriptures, in and out killers, mask up, glove snug, no noise, great job, surprise. Listen up, killers. I pledged a long time ago, my balls on my word. You ever read about Geronimo? Crack Jock Jocka, Black Panther golfer. You ever been an old boy? You ever met a golfer? The principles of Bruce thinking you slump when you're real right. Loose, listen too much ink ain't right. When Mike's lights back and forth, tennis love matches gets back and forth, up north, practice all ratchets, trying to load of shit. Listen, I'm a myth or the truth. Take your pick. Matter of fact, on some Earl shit, you can choke on the pick. Think I'm more Mike Vick than Mike Jack. That's a fact, Jack. I'm related more to Jacks than push around drug packs. Stuff the Phillies like a Muslim, yeah, the bastard. My ride's a sports car, yeah, future hoops. It works for me like I myself eat like I have. I eat cat and beat cat, it means that night. Work, blue steel ridges, Puerto Rican teacher, jail tell scriptures, in and out killers, mask up, glove snub, no noise, great job, surprise my nigga, wet work, colorful pictures, snakes in the grass, in class, in your business, baby mom's hurt because your dick went missing, life is like prison with women, I was minding my business, fuck doing a bid, here comes this new kid, scheming how I used to did, boy ain't no better, I size him like the book is lesson, damn I know it sounds Death the razor getaway is great, a little nigga just wanted a light, so I snuffed them. Stupid nigga scared me for nothing, motherfuck them. Aries Rams going, word is born on a pig's form. Upstate New York slave trade, where to get that song. I do it cause I'm nice, get it right, right is right. If wrong, I've even right to be real right, you need a real life. Mandated, Saddam bomb, kids mom, you won't hear it. The first step in the building, but you bless any of God's children. Live by the drill and you die and killed. Weak apology, give me apologies, so I can pay a lot of G's to target a whole lot of D's. Listen, chicken. I left you for the ending. Rule number 1. That's a not for the level business, educated, body done or not, you bitch fucking not.
Training day, you can hear the sirens. All the cops crooked like who you people jobbing. Headshot, shoot between the eyes and bullets in the dome like all you cowards dying.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna sit up here and preach and talk this all day. Yet, keeping it official, I put the yield button on, letting y'all see how much crumbles y'all could get out of the dirt that UBN people got. Especially GKB. We look good, we shine, glow, top, trendy, forefront runners, multiply. Ain't no dying that whole vibe. So that one wasn't to give y'all whole propelling things. You know these people love content. You know people don't have no access of no knowledge of this history shit until you get on here. You got people that watch this month later, they're trying to come and act like they knew things because they start making that inside the convo. So it sounds like they know what they're doing. Like weird people that front like the new Orange is Black, whatever that was, and they was fronting like they was really bidding, but we know we don't rock orange jumpsuits. We know that everything isn't looking like Old Boy. We know they old sales like Attica, Alcatraz, and all that type of mind state. Boom. You got so many people, right, that'll make up what GKB was like just cause that's all they seen. You will have a non-Trey or be saying shit that non-Trey stopped saying years ago. Cause that's a hood that's gonna always resonate. Oh, you gotta be blood, you down with them. Same thing with anything that come from behind the wall. And if y'all know the story of Blood in an impactful way, collaborated with many people, it would be earth-shattering. It would be similar to seeing real scorned people and where they come from and where they at today. How they give you the message and a view of what they've been through clear enough that you can see it more than they speak to themselves because they know the answer. You would have people speaking on how hard it was in the Beacon and then how easy it became. It was hard because police made it hard for you to come in there and then wreak havoc the way you usually did. That was all the metal detectors, making sure there's no way you could come in here. And if you do, this is what happens. Niggas is catching new ones now. People is not giving up weapons when it's on and popping. We talking about alarms all day for days. Then alarm 3 hours later for days. It's like periods of this for days, all day though. Some people never experienced it, but let them tell it there. But shit, I was there from here to here. And that's the end. You don't hear them talk about it no more. They AKA front like they was in impactful shit they can tell you about. But the speaker don't ask questions, or the commentator don't never really have a choice if he don't get picked to ask that question if you sitting on the podium. So here I come, start telling y'all shit. I get attacked by the whole fucking world. Where y'all at now? What y'all doing since then? Back then, right now. We ain't gonna say, oh, you lit now. Yo, you. No, I'm not even lit. I'm on average. And average is terrible in this day and time. Yet it is super sweet, prosperous, and hallelujah. Salute to you. If you ain't in that system, bet that. So I ask you, what are you doing other than sustaining in line for a season? Because last season ain't looking as perky as this season. Or this season ain't looking as perky as last season and the season before that. Your show is losing ratings, not the YouTube. We talking about your life show. The bravado doesn't even make sense no more. The humble, yeah, it worked because that humble still got all them stories y'all didn't get to hear. And when y'all get the pattern of who's who, and now y'all know the difference, listen to the story, they don't change. And they more honorable than deceitful. I be trying to figure like, yo, why do people want to get in front of a person that want to do right from bad? Because if you don't get in my way and I do right, you come along with me while I'm on my way. If you're a loved one. If you're not, sorry. And then I understand if you get in my way. I don't mind, y'all. We talking about the ones that you turn your back and go to sleep on and believe they got your back 1,000%. They don't want you to propel. I'm bothered by that because other people be like, fuck that. They do that, go against them, but you can't do that to everybody. So I'm stuck with trying to figure out why y'all do that. Yeah, it's not a, podium thing. But yo, I want to go work out. Fuck it. I gotta go to work tonight. And I'm going up to go get me a real charger. Yo, listen to this ish, man. I'm telling you, man, I really can rap. Wait till I put this soundtrack together, man. And when the soundtrack get together, that means the script gonna be together. Nah, I want the soundtrack to linger right before the script drop. But I'm gonna do a soundtrack. I ain't gonna really do an EP album type ish, because I'm too old for that ish. Videos I could do when I'm performing, but tell me if y'all like this.
You ready? Okay. Fuck them niggas. I bet on my niggas. You got a little name, yet we not the same killer. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, those niggas. I wouldn't give a fuck about your radio play. I wouldn't give a fuck about your stats or where you at, nigga. Listen, Rotten Apple, let me holla at you. There's a lot of music coming out in Queens. It's off the scene around. My pain is like Toby changed his name when it went clapper when Trey called Ricky after seeing him and get his back cracked. Pardon me, I ain't mean that. Yeah, idiot, I mean feedback. Suppose the niggas nowadays is real and I mean that. There's no room for honesty. It sounds so tells them which caliber of squad just stands. Yeah,
I want you to hear everything, whether you like it or not.
you ready? Okay. Fuck them niggas. I bet on my niggas. You got a little name, yet we not the same killer. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, those niggas. I wouldn't give a fuck about your radio play. I wouldn't give a fuck about your stats or where you at, nigga. Listen, Rotten Apple, let me holla at you. There's a lot of music coming out in Queens. It's off the scene around. My pain is like Toby changed his name when it went clapper when Trey called Ricky after seeing him and get his back cracked. Pardon me, I ain't mean that. Yeah, idiot, I mean feedback against opposing niggas nowadays is real and I mean that. There's no room for honesty. It sounds so tells them which caliber of squad just stands and demands in front of cats and starve. And I say fuck you. If I up the stick stuck, motherfuck you. When it's up the stuck, God bless you. I'm not Mr. Let's do part two. This rap shit is images reflecting off a steam room. For those lost like things, food, the smoking mirrors now eat food. The machine tried to tell you, look the wreck in the eye, all see through. The exit while beheaded, fuck niggas and they. You dig it? My diction is mine. Old nigga refined, blowing to you. Have prime time when Attica News made prime time. I swear to God, where you at, God? Did you hear me, God? These tabloids is media, social, by coastal. Fuck is going around here, God? Oh my fucking God. Just listen to these niggas. I rap bitch around these niggas. What's that balls and circles act scratch if my shit ain't art, nigga? My bite is like orca, drinking water, hunting sharks, killers. Don't worry about the content. I'm patty mouth ignorant, but say for all the nonsense. So fuck anyone's comment. I'm older than you, flame with road rage. Riding dirty on this beat like a touch screen. A bastard feeling everything. You don't know me, you heard of me. Trust me, you don't know me. My back against the wall, flow, urgency. How many balls are these? Help, please. A little OCD for clean is cleaning. You won't get the meaning. I call it burgundy. I'm banging the Tories, herpes, the most hated with the most flagrant. Least help, underdog favorite. Pre-COVID, been solo, separatism made spacious. This is premium basic. My pivot on a chicken is like job turkey. You fucking hurt me. I fuck Cajun, swinging cop like porn tape. My sex tape, I cloud save it. 3 holes, she must use like bowling balls. I use condoms, honey, V-pill, E-pill, Dragon Balls. Me and P kicked it. He said, motherfucker business. He said, most them niggas bitches. And the tough niggas are snitches. I'm like, fuck them, fuck friends. I'm ballroom hunting. Fuck friends, fucking bitches. Forget to watch me get some niggas. Fuck friends. I'm mongoose on a mamba. Not Kobe, but your mama. I might not never stop beating it like Obama on Osama. Like the bastards on his mama. Boy, no, it's called the drama. It's a bitch in them like Little Kim or Slicker. Couldn't fix none of them. Son of them. Nah, running them away. I thought the gangster play was all day. Okay. Fuck them niggas. I bet on my niggas. You got a little name, yet we not the same killer. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, those niggas. I wouldn't give a fuck about your radio play. I wouldn't give a fuck about the stats of where you at, nigga. Let's get this shit clear. I see through you, see through niggas. And I feel my weight is up.
Huh?
Let's shake. Fuck those niggas. Get those niggas.
Yo, these shits is old, man. Word. The mother. Shit is all man. Shit is all. This shit is old. Tell me this shit ain't fire though. Woo! Yo, Easy. Yo, Easy. This is a single, Easy.
You ever appreciate?
Hey, yo, Easy. This is a single, B. Talking that shit. I should have got it. Matter of fact, I'm coming up on you tomorrow. This is a single though. Pray.
You ever appreciate that people prayers for you? Maybe why you still here? Pray for me, killers. Pray for me, murderers.
Pray for me. Murderers. This is a single, baby. You ever appreciate that people prayers for you? Maybe why you still here? Pray for me, killers. Pray for me, murderers. Pray for me, drug users, sneak thieves, burglars. Pray for me, lifers.
Pray for me, snipers. Pray for me, swipers. I'm just trying to change in his name. You don't get it unless you did a bid and your bitch had to suck dick so she could visit. You probably wish my steps twist as well. Hell, you wish death, you wish hell. And guess when my raps well. Pray for me, sinners. You gotta understand I did a lot of dirt. So my karma might be a ratchet side of be evil in a purse full of hurt. High as fuck, stuck on perk and wanna flirt with death. Pray for me, hackers. Pray for me, trappers. Once upon a time, I did crime, so the balance is like a challenge. You can't dodge it, you manage to find God, you feel abandoned. Shit is hard being bald, goddammit. Not knowing a message from the message you received can't tempt me. I hate a liar more than I hate a thief. A thief just wants my salary. A liar wants my reality. Can you pray for me, 50? Can you pray for me, Red Man? They said I would have been dead 3 decades ago. 2 decades that had jail tells with COs playing po-po. And Maxes I gave our ass kicks. New charge for po-po. Cast that, no love, gangsta blood. If you know, you know. In Elmira, in the name of Triple O. 98, I was crossed at the crossroads by Triple O. Whoa, whoa, pray for me, enemies. Can you pray for me, mini-me? Can you pray for me, mama? I'm just a nut that's stuck on not giving a fuck. Call me stuck up. That's funny, cause Peter Parker is Queen sponsored, and I'm freak sticky. Strictly with Dusty, you dig me? Also, you can call me Ricky, not Ricky. That got done badly. Ricky Ticky Tacky. Fuck them. Pray on the cobras. Pray on the predators. Over and over. Niggas pick and choose. Stop following my rules. Following the Jews. That's the creating spirits. Bodies, laws, April Fools. On Halloween. Trick or fiend. Adderall mixed with federal. Jukebox. Fell almost pain. Dang! Where's the brotherly love over oppression, destruction?
I'm chasing mine.
Pray for me, blooders. Pray for me, cousins. Pray for me, criminals. I know you know the struggle, so your prayers.
Can you pray for me?